Hey guys, welcome back to Microfrontend series deployment part 2. So in this video we will going to deploy the multiple microfrontend and cover the routing issue, 404 issue and the CORS issue we are going to resolve, and we are also going to resolve the CSS plugin issue in the Vite deployment microfrontend. So let's do the configuration for the navbar as well. So for the Vue-based Microfrontend, we have to define the CORS that I mentioned earlier. So let's copy this CORS code and paste inside the Vercel.json. If you are using any other cloud platform for the deployment, you just create the file with any name that you prefer and copy their path and paste inside your build configuration. Then it will work for that as for any other platform as well. For me, the Vercel by default can pick Vercel.json, so it's work for me. Now let's run the our navbar server. So I will show you how our navbar will look, and yeah, it's use the same build script that we have defined inside the package.json. And one more thing, you might face the issue related to the CSS. Like your deployment is working but the CSS it's not working. So for that you have to define one library. You have to call one library inside the Vite configuration. I will do for the neighbor because for the Vue it not work. And there also might be possibility for some people in the React or might be they are using any other cloud platform, the CORS issue and the CSS it will not work for the React app as well and for any other like framework they are using. So yeah, you just have to do the same configuration that I am doing for the Vue.js. Let's create the Vue.js Vercel first, and then we'll see how it going to work. So let's define the same build and the same directory configuration that we have did before for the shell and our dashboard. So the dist will be same, and the install command will be same, npm install legacy pr diffs, and yeah, we'll deploy the neighbor, and then we will call this inside our shell app. And again I'm mentioning, if you want to call the neighbor any other microfrontend app individually, I mean the standalone, so you have to define the different build configuration, because the build configuration that currently we have, it's configured according the our single SPA layout, single SPA the configuration we have did inside our shell app. So you can see the port and all the thing, the build format and the file name we have did according to the our app config URL. You can see we are calling it there, and the configuration we have did inside our first setup video. You can watch that as well for understanding the all the configuration, all the setup that we have did for the single SP Microfrontend. Okay, our navbar is ready. Let's go on the Vercel dashboard of navbar. Okay, you can see the dashboard is running. Let me close because we don't need that. Our dashboard is already deployed. Now let's go on the deployed neighbor URL assets slash main dot single spa dot js. You can see the file is there. Okay, that's mean it's working. Let's copy the URL and go on the our config. Now paste the deployed URL of the neighbor. Let me write local and paste the URL, commit out the previous one and save the changes. Let's commit the changes and push the changes on the our MFE repo. So the shell app will be have the neighbor URL as well along with the dashboard URL. So let's push the changes on the branch and wait for the deployment. Okay, already it's deployed. Okay, it's the dashboard Vercel app. I think the changes is already deployed because the Nx is common for all. So it's, if the dashboard is ready, that's mean the shell app will be also ready. Let me open the shell app URL. You can see it's showing 404 now. The reason is because we have to configure the route. By default it's only able to work the default slash path. For the other sub routes, other path, we need to configure the single SP route that we have did for the course issue. And on the local you can see on the slash navbar it's showing something like that. The reason is the CSS plugin we need to configure inside our Vite. So in short, we have two issues. First is routing issue. For that we need to define the route inside our vercel.json. This is again common for all cloud platform that you are using. So let's fix the both issue. First fix the our CSS issue. For that we need to add the plugin. First let me install. I have uninstalled it because I want to install in front of you. So let me install the Vite npmi Vite plugin CSS injector, or you need to add legacy package if you have multiple MFE. Let me import this and call this inside our plugin section. So for the Vue I'm calling. If you are facing the same issue for any other app like React or any other microfrontend app, you can do the same thing. Let me commit these changes and push that on the branch. So now our all the microfrontend and the shell app are configured from the same repo, so all the app will have the access to it. So the next issue we are going to fix, that is related to the route. So let's go on the vercel.json. You can see here we have the CORS configuration, and now let's paste. Okay, let me paste. I already have the code. Let me paste that here where it is. Okay, the second number one need to paste. Okay, you can see the route we have. One is for the all route. It's for the our single SP route. Because by default the deployed one is not able to cache the single SP route, so we need to define that thing. So let me change dashboard, because the dashboard is on the default path and the neighbor is on the sub path. So if you have anything else, like in future we might have account in other pages, so you need to define the route for them there as well. And the CSS, let me check. Okay, the CSS issue has been resolved, and now let's push our neighbor changes as well. Okay, so I have closed the kill the neighbor server because it's running from the deployed URL, so there is no sense of running the local server. Okay, you can see there. Let me push. Okay, I already pushed the changes on the branch, and I think it's deployed successfully on the shell app. Let me refresh the changes. It might running shell app. Okay, it's already ready. Status. Let me check the deployment. Okay, deployment it's still building. Oh, now it's ready. Let's open the URL, refresh the page. Okay, our neighbor is working fine. Let's go on the dashboard. So you can see the dashboard is also working. So we have resolved the routing